Looks like we've got some people joining. Welcome all. Chat in the comments for now until we start. Let's see who's joined. The potting sheds are here. Welcome, guys. Welcome along. Hope you can hear me all right. This is obviously the first time I've done anything like this, so fingers crossed it works. We'll probably give it till about 8:05, see who joins, and then we'll make a start. There we go. Yes, my wife has just joined the quiz. No, she won't be cheating. Great, thank you, Jen. Hi, Simon. Wouldn't be a quiz without Captain Cabinets, would it? It's probably the first time I'll be able to say you can use your mobile phones during this quiz, because if you didn't, you probably couldn't watch along. So obviously we won't have any cheating tonight, though, will we? It's just for fun. Shameless product placement. I hope you've got your beers at the ready, guys. Barking dogs. Welcome, Tony. Josh is here. Welcome along. Are we going to get a full Quiz Tourmaze turnout tonight, do we think? Did I steal the reserve sign? I wondered how long it would take someone to notice. Yeah, I did. I totally did. Yep. I tea-leafed it when the pub was closing down for the refurb, and certain members of the bar staff said that it would probably go missing if I didn't take it, because they knew I liked it and they knew I wanted to keep it. So yeah, I brought it home, and I haven't brought it back yet. So I thought it would make a nice little backdrop for tonight and for the other quizzes we do. Scott Squad, welcome along. Jace is here, that's Back in Black. Who else have we got? The Gloucestershire 4, welcome along, Keith. Emma, Captain Wardrobe's here. Hello from Team Lawthorn. Very good, welcome guys. 25 people watching, that's great. We will give it until just a little bit past 8 o'clock, just to let people have time to join. I started early so that we could get a few people in early doors. I've got 2 screens on the go, so if you see me looking over here, that's where the quizzes are going to be. So I'm not going to be looking at you all the time, guys. Not that I can see you anyway. Here's Liz, welcome. Does that mean Kev's online as well? Or are you self-isolating away from each other? I would, knowing Kev. Andy, welcome, mate. Emma, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Haven't seen Ryan in ages. Good stuff. 26 people, that means. Put your team names in the comments, guys, if you haven't done so already. I'm not going to be keeping track of anything, but I want to know what teams we've got here as well as what people. I've seen some great screenshots and things shared on the previous quiz we did, where I just shared picture rounds rather than going live. And that was really good to see, especially from the You Could Have Won a St. Bernard team. That was really nice, seeing them all joining in on a video call. That was cool. So we've got a few of us on House Party. I hope you mean a House Party app of some description, Josh, and you're not actually having a house party. Because that's not a good idea. But that's cool if you're all joining in. I wish I could see you guys too. Yeah, well, maybe not all of you. First round's going to be TV and films, as it always is on a Sunday. I thought I'd keep something simple and similar for you all. 1 minute to 8, and we're up to 27 people. That's not a bad turnout to begin with for our first one of these. Getting messages all over the place. about people wanting to join who aren't even regulars to the quiz. They just want to join because they've heard about it, which is really good to see. Yes, so let's just see what messages I've got here. Keep messaging in the comments, guys, while I make sure everybody's able to join that wants to. Yeah, a few different messages coming in now. Let's have a look. Oh, we're up to 33 people now. Scrolling down. Definitely the app. Great, okay. Definitely the app. Thanks, Josh, as well. Gemma's joined. Hello, Gemma. Another person I haven't seen in too long. Yeah, just the one clan member, Naomi. Oh, that's alright. Dawn's joined. Dawn, such a shame. I really enjoyed that food at the pub. I really wish we could have some more of them pizzas. Lee, invading my phone now, are we? Yes, I am. It's pub quiz night. Thank you for joining, mate. I hope you have some fun. Dexter's here too. Hello, Dexter. Oh, we miss Dexter Cuddles. Dexter the dog, for those who don't know. Not some random person I cuddle in the pub. Bill's joined. Welcome, Bill. Hi, Gemma.
Thank you, Charlotte. I shared it through my watch party.
Oh, some people are joining through a watch party as well. Okay, alright. Hi, Becky. Yeah, my sister's joining. And a guest appearance from Helen. Helen, you haven't come to the quiz in ages. I'm starting to think you enjoy the time away from Simon. 41 people. Right, we're a minute past. How much longer shall we give it before we start the first round? What do you reckon, guys? Evening, Richard. Welcome. 43 people. Oh, let's see if we can get up to 50. That would be fantastic for a first quiz. We're already at 1 minute past 8. $42. Yeah, somebody's had enough already. They've gone. Oh no, we doubled up. Fantastic. 44. Jordan's here. The King's Head and Bell have arrived. Welcome. And Cell Marketeers as well. Very good. Yes, let's go, King's Head and Bell. That is, for those who don't know, the King's Head and Bell is where this quiz would normally be. But hey, we are where we are right now. Helen's agreed. Hi, Jack. Welcome. Shout out for the gleam on my head. Yeah, maybe I'll wear a hat next time. There's not much I can do about that. Freshly shaved this morning. I hadn't shaved my head for a week and it was not looking good. But then if I hadn't left the house, you know, what'd you expect? I can always rely on my old mate Lee to take the mickey out of my lack of hair. Gemma, where's Perry? Yeah, drop a comment in the chat if you know who Perry is and why that's funny. King's Head and Bell. Whoop whoop. Yes, indeed. Oh, we've got Tony watching in Marbella. Welcome along. That's probably the furthest away anybody's joining, I believe. Alexander, welcome. It's hard to see everybody's faces in the chat. 52 people. Right, I think we're going to make a start, you know. Yes, Naomi, I've got a sign with me. We won't say any more about that right now, though. You missed that. Here's Becky. Oh, my sister's on, everybody. Everybody say hi to my sister Becky and hi to my wife who's also playing along, probably for the first time in a long time, if ever. Thanks for the support, guys. King's Head and Bell. Oh my god, I've been looking for that sign for ages. Oops. Yeah, a former employee gave it to me and I couldn't resist, so I've got it at home. You never asked. And you knew I love it, so I could bring it back in, I suppose, but I do kind of like it. I'll look after it until we're pandemic free. How's that? It's certainly had a good home here. Perry was in Tesco yesterday. Brilliant. Jeff's joined. You joined. Well done, Jeff. That doesn't rhyme, jabroni. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Bill and Tony are going to be the barking dogs. All right, that's a good team name. All right. Alright, well, I'm just going to get the quizzes loaded up then as we're coming up to 5 past. And we have got 62 people currently watching. So I apologise if I lose track of things in the chat. I apologise in advance because this is getting way bigger than I thought it was going to be already, which is pretty exciting. And I'm really glad that you all take the time to join. And I mean, I don't know what else you had planned, but thank you for coming along. And maybe we'll get to see you all again, hopefully sooner rather than later, at the annual quiz night, which is at the King's Head and Bell in Abingdon, for those who don't know. So, first round will be TV. If it's 5 past, we're going to make a start then. We've got about 50, 59, 60 people watching. You can write down the answers however you want to do that, or you can just play along and have a guess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read through the questions of each round. At the end of each round, just like my usual pub quiz nights, I'll go back through the answers. As I've gone through the answers, you should be able to mark your own scores and see how well you've done, and then we can get some scores going in the chat, and then we'll move on to the next round. So we're going to do 3 rounds in total. In case you didn't see the first post I did about the rounds earlier on, we're going to do TV and films, which would be the usual Sunday night first round anyway. Then we've got a big quiz, which is a 15-question general knowledge round with a big theme to it. And then we'll do a pop music trivia round, which was the very first pop music trivia round we ever did. So even people, I believe, even people who've been coming to my quizzes for a very long time probably won't remember much of this, and they'll just know it because they know it. So don't worry about that, but it will be one of those kind of rounds. For those who are familiar with the Thursday night quizzes, that's what that's from. And then once I finish and I sign off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share another post on the page, and that will be a handout round, and it'll be an image like I've shared previously. Some of you have seen those already. So once I've gone offline, I can sit down and take a break. You can then do that picture round in your own time as well if you wanted to. And then I'll post the answers in the comments of that post later on this evening again, so you can see how well you did. And I'll talk more about that when we get to it. But we're up to 68 people now. One quick look at the messages. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's what she said, I'm sure. Okay. Jen, you're playing from Swindon. That's where I work. You should probably know that. I had a busy schedule planned, had to interrupt it for this. Of course you did, Simon. I appreciate it. New team name, the Jeff Swindon Appreciation Crew. Doom Radleys in the house. Doom Radleys have become a force to be reckoned with at the quiz lately. Yeah, really, really have. Well done, guys. Inquisitors are here. Welcome. Right, let's make a start then. Please don't cheat. It's just for fun. You're not going to win anything, all right? Goes without saying. Let's start. TV and films. Question number 1, if you're all ready. Which movie franchise had a sequel called Dawn of the Dinosaurs? Don't put the answers in the comments. Don't do that yet. All I want you to do for now is make a note of it. Comment on other stuff if you want. Don't put the answers in the comments. Which movie franchise had a sequel called Dawn of the Dinosaurs? So just name the overall franchise for that one. It's difficult to judge how much time to give between questions. So give me some feedback after this first round. Let me know if it's okay, the speed I go through. Question 2. Oliver and Stan were the first names of which comedy double act? Oliver and Stan were the first names of which comedy double act? That's question 2 for you in TV and films. Maybe taking a swig of beer between each question will be a good pause for you. I don't know. Feedback appreciated. Hi there to those who've just joined. Just started. Question 3 then. What was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? What was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? That's question 3. How are we getting on? Try not to put the answers in the comments. Just make a note of them somewhere else or remember what you said. And when we get to the end of this round, I'll read them out again. For those who just joined, you might have missed that. 15 questions in this round, by the way. Question 4. Who were the first animated television couple to sleep together in a double bed? Heaven forbid. Who were the first animated television couple to sleep in a double bed? That's just a 1-point question, because if you know one, you'll know the other. Same goes for question 2, by the way. Those are all just 1 pointers. Right, how are we doing? Good guess, Lawrence, but you're wrong. And try not to put them in the comments anymore. Question 5. What 1980 comedy film features the character Ted Stryker? What 1980 comedy film features the character Ted Stryker? Nice to see the comments have gone quiet, actually, because I know it means you're thinking about these things. Question 6. What is the name of the spin-off series to Breaking Bad? What is the name of the spin-off series to Breaking Bad? Looking good. Oh, Rachel's joined. Hello, Rachel. Long time no see for you as well. Nice to get lots of other people joining who don't normally come along to my pub quiz nights. We're just going through a TV and films round. Just make notes of the answers and then I'll go through the answers at the end of each round. Question 7. Which band got their name from Marlon Brando's biker gang in his movie The Wild One? Which band got their name from Marlon Brando's biker gang in his movie The Wild One? Oh, Jam's joined. Better late than never. Jam, there's no bingo, mate. You may as well just go. I'm going to try and work out how I can do it, but at the moment we're just doing quiz rounds. Question 8 in our TV and films round. In Monty Python's Flying Circus, what is unusual about the cheese in Mr. Wensleydale's cheese shop? In Monty Python's Flying Circus, what is unusual about the cheese in Mr. Wensleydale's cheese shop? Yes, another cabinet's in the house. That's Jam, well done. Okay, next question. Question number 9. Replacing Live at the Apollo, which comedian hosted his own comedy roadshow on BBC TV? Replacing Live at the Apollo, which comedian hosted his own comedy roadshow on BBC TV? Jam's only here for the beer anyway. Great. Way ahead of you. And I actually get to have more than one tonight because I don't have to drive anywhere. Yes. Okay, question 10. What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life? What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life? That's a bit of a tricky one, that is. Question 11 now. Question 11. I like this kind of question. What famous movie character has had movies named after him released in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s? What famous movie character has had movies named after him released in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s? One character. What are we doing? Oh, Jackie's joined. Hi, Jackie. We're halfway through the first round. In fact, we're more than halfway through the first round, but you're welcome to stay and play along. It's a really good turnout. 71 people. I'm really proud of that. Thanks so much for joining, guys, again. So, question 12. How many Academy Awards ceremonies have there been to date? How many Academy Award ceremonies have there been to date? A comment there. Okay, your next question then. Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd ran which TV detective agency from 1985 to to 1989. Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd ran which TV detective agency from 1985 to 1989? Okay. Question 14. Question 14. Nominated for 7 Oscars and winning 4 of them, which 1981 British movie is based on a true story of British athletes preparing for and competing in the 1924 Summer Olympics? I will say that one again. Question 14. Nominated for 7 Oscars and winning 4 of them, which 1981 British movie is based on a true story of British athletes preparing for and competing in the 1924 Summer Olympics? Yes, if you want questions repeated, then yes, I will repeat them at the end. Thank you for commenting, no problem. Oh, there's Lauren as well. Welcome, Lauren. Question 15 then. This is the last question in our first round. We're going to do 2 more for those who've recently joined, but this is the first one. So question 15 is for 3 points. In which 3 movies does John Cleese first play lawyer Archie Leach, eccentric millionaire Donald P. Sinclair, and King Harold? In which 3 movies, for question 15 again, does John Cleese first play lawyer Archie Leach, eccentric millionaire Donald P. Sinclair, and King Harold? So 3 different movies, 1 point for each. I think everything else was a 1-pointer that I've done so far. Okay, so I will repeat, questions 4 and 6. So let me just go back and do those. If you want any more repeats for this round before I do the answers, please put that in the comments now. I'll give you 1 more minute to do that while I read out these other ones. So question 4. Who were the first animated television couple to sleep in a double bed? Who were the first animated television couple to sleep in a double bed? Big shout out to newbie Johnny and Florence Reeve. Yes, big shout out to all the newbies. Jack needs the rest of the team here. Tell them, invite them to the page. I'm going to do this hopefully every Thursday and every Sunday that I can, and I'll keep posting regularly so you know when I can and can't do it, but it should be for most of them, especially now since my holiday's been pushed back for obvious reasons. Never mind. We'll get there. Question, did I need to repeat question 6 as well? Yeah, question 6. What is the name of the spin-off series to Breaking Bad? Just to repeat question 6 for you. Question 7. Which band got their name from Marlon Brando's biker gang in his movie The Wild One? Question 8 as well, yeah. And I'll do 8 and 9. Question 8 once more. In Monty Python's Flying Circus, what is unusual about the cheese in Mr. Wensleydale's cheese shop? And question 9. Replacing Live at the Apollo, which comedian hosted his own comedy roadshow on BBC TV? Cool, so that's the end of the first round. Quick swig of beer, and I'm going to go through the answers. So get ready to tally up how many points you got. and then you can put in the comments how many points you got if you want to. That'd be good to see as well. So, any more repeats? Bonus round? Yeah, Lee, we will do some Red Dwarf questions at some point. Absolutely, it won't be tonight. I'll do some Red Dwarf questions though in one of them. I'll let you know when. I don't know about a whole round though. I could do a whole round, but I don't think everybody else would want a whole round. Maybe some of you would. It's not quite as popular as the likes of Friends and The Simpsons, which we've done guest rounds on before. But we'll see. Maybe I'll chuck in a few questions next time. Okay, let's go through the answers then for the TV and films round. So, question 1. Which movie franchise had a sequel called Dawn of the Dinosaurs? That was Ice Age. Ice Age 3, to be exact, had the sequel called Dawn of the Dinosaurs. So 1 point for Ice Age. Question 2. Oliver and Stan were the first names of which comedy double act? That was Laurel and Hardy. So 1 point question, Laurel and Hardy. Question 3 was, what was the name of the pub in Only Fools and Horses? It is the Nag's Head. Gav, you're too late. I'm not repeating 1 to 15, mate. Yeah, the Nag's Head. Question 4, who were the first animated television couple to sleep in a double bed? That was Fred and Wilma Flintstone. Question 5, what 1980 comedy film features the character Ted Stryker? That was in Airplane. Question 6, what is the name of the spin-off series of Breaking Bad? It's called Better Call Saul on Netflix. Very good. Question 7, which band got their name from Marlon Brando's biker gang in his movie The Wild One? It's called the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. We've got some other people wanting a Red Dwarf round. Alright, I will think about it. Hi Jane, welcome along. We're just doing the answers for the first round, so we'll move on to another round in a minute if you want to hang around for some quiz fun. Where were we? So, question 8. In Monty Python's Flying Circus, what was unusual about the cheese in Mr. Wensleydale's cheese shop? The answer is, he's sold out of all types of cheese. He's sold out. Question 9. Replacing Live at the Apollo, the comedian that had a comedy roadshow on BBC TV, it was Michael McIntyre. Question 10. What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life? Clarence. Attaboy, Clarence. Question 11. What famous movie character has had movies named after him released in the 70s, 80s, 90s and the 2000s? It is Rocky Balboa. There's been Rocky movies in each of those decades. Question 12. How many Academy Award ceremonies have there been to date? Give yourself 2 points if you got it exactly right. 92. 92. Ah, Carl's joined, my old boss. Welcome, Carl. Can you join late, Joe Richardson? Of course you can. We've only done 1 round and we're going to do more, and it's just for fun, so just play along, okay? Make notes of the answers, don't put them in the comments. Question 13 of the first round was Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd ran which TV detective agency from 1985 to 1989? The answer is the Blue Moon Detective Agency. Question 14, nominated for 7 Oscars and winning 4 of them, which 1981 British movie based on a true story of British athletes preparing for and competing in the 1924 Summer Olympics? It is Chariots of Fire. And question 15, in which 3 movies does John Cleese first play lawyer Archie Leach, eccentric millionaire Donald P. Sinclair, and King Harold? It was in Archie Leach, for Archie Leach, that is in A Fish Called Wanda, Donald P. Sinclair in Rat Race, and he played King Harold in Shrek 2. It's important that Shrek 2 is the answer. No other Shrek movie. First played him in Shrek 2. Okay, that's the end of the first round. Tally up your scores and start putting in the comments. Let's see how you did. We're up to 78 people watching now, which is great. We've been going for half an hour, so that's really cool. Thank you all once again for watching. Before we move on to round 2, see how many points you got. Stick them in the comments. Take a drink break. Whilst we're doing that, I'll tell you that round number 2, in case you missed it, round number 2 is going to be called the Big Quiz. It's a general knowledge quiz, So 15 questions, any subject goes, but all the questions or the answers have a connection to the word big. Make of that what you will. A respectable 13. First scores are in. Very good. Gav, you got 10. Amongst my work colleague Gav, for those who don't know. A hard-earned 7. That's all right. No shame in that. 11 for Crystal Maze. Very good. Crystal Maze. 11 points out of the 18. Thanks for tallying them up. I didn't know how many it was out of either. So if it's 8 points total, then we know what's a good score. I should probably do that for the next ones. I don't normally worry about that. Barking Dog's got 5. Oh, mate. There's only the 2 of you, and you are playing with somebody who's currently in Marbella. So the fact that you're both joining and playing along is incredible. You might do more and you might do better in the next round, actually, and the round after that. 10 for Cold Confusion. Steph, 5. This is hard with no team. This is why you need to share the posts and get them on Facebook if they're not. 9 for Simon. This is what happens when only one cabinet enters a quiz, although granted you've done better on your own before. A winning 7 for Emma. Yes, it is. Can we have a sports round? Emma O'Hara says. We might not do one. We're not doing one tonight, I can tell you that. There'll be a sport question. I've been hesitant to do a sport round because I don't know how many people will want to stick around for it. It tends to be the one most people either groan at or are really happy with. So we'll do more sport questions mixed in with other rounds for now. We'll see. 14 points for Monty's Minions. That's a cracking score. Doom Radley's 10 points. Jam 6. Not good at TV and film. 6 is still alright. 4 for Rachel. I think you joined a bit late anyway, but that's fine. 14 points for the Inquisitors. Well done. Yes. Thanks for doing this great. Only 7. Give a mention to Tara and Alex. Yes. Hello, Tara and Alex. Thank you all for joining. 7's okay. Gloucestershire 4 got 9 points. 11 for Back in Black. Lara, you got 8. We got 8. Whoever you're with, well done. Cell Marketeers got 13. 5 points for the Cucumbers. The Cucumbers are back. I knew I'd get you doing my quizzes again soon. 3. Jen, you got 3 for us. Oh, bless. That's all right. There's still to come. Is that everybody's scores in? Yes, Cell Marketeers got 14. Okay, all right, you got 14 points. Yeah, you can't just keep giving yourselves points until you win. That's not how this works. I trust you, though. 76 people watching. Thank you for coming along. We're going to start round 2 in a minute. Again, it's called The Big Quiz. 15 questions on general knowledge. And it's all about things connected to the word big. I think that's about it for the scores by the looks of it. So we're going to move on. Any more? No. Okay. If I do see any more, I will read them out. But thanks for that so far. Okay. Round number 2 then. The big quiz. Get yourselves all ready to make some notes on this one. Your first question is for 3 points. Which American cities are called the Big Apple, the Big Easy, and the Big Pineapple? That's alright, Roz. I'm only teasing. I know you got 14. That's fine. I'll take your word for it. George Day, yes, we can. I don't know what that's in reference to, but carry on. Question 1 again. Which American cities are called the Big Apple, the Big Easy, and the Big Pineapple? So 1 point for each of those. Big Apple, Big Easy, Big Pineapple. Question 2. Which colourful mode of transport was a huge hit for Joni Mitchell? Which colourful mode of transport was a huge hit for Joni Mitchell? All good so far. Right, question 3. Which Oscar-winning actor played the big friendly giant on film for Steven Spielberg? Which Oscar-winning actor played the big friendly giant on film for Steven Spielberg? Your next question is for 2 points. Okay, question 3. Who were the first people ever to win the UK's version of Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother? 1 point for each. 1 point for each. Who were the first people ever to win the UK's version of Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother?
Question 4, not question 3.
Oh, the numbers are doubled up. Sorry, that was question 4. Yeah, it's an old quiz round. Forgive me for mistakes on this one. You know how this works, guys, if you've been to my quizzes before. Let's change this up. Nine, 10. Okay. So question 4 then was the Big Brother question. Question 5. Which American city is the award-winning Big Bang Theory set? I knew that would happen at some point. Me. Hopefully I don't lose you all. There we go, we're back. Okay. So yeah, which American city is the award-winning Big Bang Theory set? Tell you what would also be good, plugging in my charger. Don't want to lose you. Yeah, we're good. There we go. Question 6. Which larger-than-life character was played on film by Jeff Bridges? Which larger-than-life character was played on film by Jeff Bridges? I still haven't seen that, to be honest. I should probably do that at some point. Right, question 7. Which 2 acts have had a UK hit with a song called Big Girls Don't Cry? Which 2 acts, so 1 point for each, have had a UK hit with a song called Big Girls Don't Cry? Yeah, so because of the numbering issue on this round, where I had 2 of one number in this old one, that means we've got a bonus question. So, in fact, I'm going to do the tiebreakers at the end of this round as well, so you'll have extra bonus points to play for as well. Question number 8. Who is affectionately known in Scotland as the Big Yin? Who is affectionately known in Scotland as the Big Yin? That's Y-I-N. Some new comments. That last one I just did was question 8, by the way. Yes, terrible puns in the chat. Thanks, Emma. I know I need to watch it. Well, now we've got a bit more time on all our hands. Maybe this is the time for me to catch up on films that I haven't seen. So that's a good point. I do need to watch it. I won't say what it is because it kind of gives away the answer. Question number 9. I will repeat questions at the end, by the way, if you need them. I won't repeat all of them, obviously, but I'll repeat some. So just put them in the comments when you need it, and then I'll repeat them at the end. Question 9. Which children's TV show introduced us to Big Bird? Which children's TV show introduced us to Big Bird? Okay. Question 10 now. Question number 10. Which author wrote the novel called The Big Sleep, and which private eye did the book introduce us to? Which author wrote the novel called The Big Sleep, and which private eye did the book introduce us to? That's question 10. 1 point for each correct answer for that one. Comments. I'm sorry, Lee. I know. I will watch it. I will. I assure you I will. Hey, King's Head and Bell know that one. Okay. Or were you referring to the previous question? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Question 11. John Bird and Gordon Roddick co-founded which popular magazine? John Bird and Gordon Roddick co-founded which popular magazine? Okay, question 12. I think this is the one sports question you're going to get tonight, but I'll throw in some more for the next one we do. So, question 12. What sport can you watch at the Big Bash? What sport can you watch at the Big Bash? Question 13. Who is the regular host on TV for the Big Fat Quiz of the Year? Who is the regular host on TV for the Big Fat Quiz of the Year? Right, question 14. What was the name of children's television's Big Red Dog? What was the name of children's television's Big Red Dog? Question 15. So we're going to do 16 questions because I did have an extra one here, and then we're going to do 2 tiebreakers as well. So, question 15. Which actors starred in the films called Big, Big Daddy, and Little Big Man? So 1 point for each of the leading actor in each film, okay? So 1 point for Big, Big Daddy, and Little Big Man. Who was the leading actor in each of those films? 1 point for each. I'll say that one again because it's for 3 points, so just in case you need it. Which actors starred in the films called Big, Big Daddy, and Little Big Man? Okay, and the last proper question before we go on to the tiebreaker bonus questions. Question 16. Which pop acts had a UK hit with the songs called Big Spender, Big Log, and Big Big World? Again, that's 1 point for each, so 3 points available. Which pop acts had a UK hit with the songs called Big Spender, Big Log, and Big Big World? 1 point for each. I'm going to give you 2 tiebreak questions in a moment. I'll let you have a think about that. The 2 tiebreakers, if you get it exactly right, because I've got no way of checking to see who's closest, which is what we normally do for tiebreakers. So if you guess the year for these tiebreak questions exactly right, you give yourself 2 extras per question, okay? Because they're going to be tough, and that's the point. So, one more comment. I thought so. King's Head about, yes, Big Bird. Okay, well, we like to think we cater for all people in these quizzes, I think. I can repeat question 5. Yeah, a couple of you said that already. So I'm going to do the tiebreakers, and then I'll do the repeats. Or actually, do you know what? I'll do the repeats first. So if you want any repeats, put them in the comments now. Some people have said 5 already. So, question 5. In which American city is the award-winning Big Bang Theory set? The American city, not the state. The city. I'll give you some thinking time with those as well. I'm conscious of the fact that if you stay online for the whole of this quiz, bearing in mind we're going to do one more round after that, you're going to be sat down for an hour. So we should probably just give a bit of time here or there for you to take a quick break for whatever reasons. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, I'll repeat questions 3 and 4. Welcome, Christina. We've got another person joining in. Questions 3 and 4. Which Oscar-winning actor played the big friendly giant on film for Steven Spielberg? And then question 4. Who were the first people ever to win the UK's version of Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother? So 1 point for each for those ones. Okay, let's go on to the tiebreakers then. So this is, again, you get 2 points if you get it exactly right. I'm not expecting many of you to get them exactly right. Yes, okay, a couple more repeats there. Okay, we'll do those quickly first. I think 5 I've already done, so that was The Big Bang Theory. What city is it set in? 6, which larger-than-life character was played on film by Jeff Bridges? And 11, last repeat, John Bird and Gordon Roddick for question 11 co-founded which popular magazine? Okay. Yes. Yep, that was 11, Roz. Yep. Okay, here's the tiebreakers then. We've got to move on. In what year did Raymond Chandler first publish The Big Sleep? I think I've probably just given away an answer, actually. But hey, if you weren't paying attention. In what year was The Big Sleep first published? 2 points if you get it exactly right. And another 2 points if you can tell me in what year Big Bird was first seen on that show that I just asked about, to not give away the answer there. So have a guess at when The Big Sleep was published and when Big Bird first appeared on our TV screens. If you can have a guess at those 2 years, if you get it right, you get 2 bonus points as well. Okay. Oh, who is this Martin that's just joined? I don't recognise that name. All right, I'm going to go through the answers then for that round. I'll go through the answers, as with the last one, tally them up, and then put in the comments how many points you scored. So, question 1, which American cities are called the Big Apple, the Big Easy, and the Big Pineapple? It is New York, New Orleans, and Honolulu. New York, New Orleans, and Honolulu. Question 2, which colourful mode of transport was a huge hit for Joni Mitchell? That is the Big Yellow Taxi. Question 3, which Oscar-winning actor played the big friendly giant on film for Steven Spielberg? Mark Rylance. Question 4, who were the first people ever to win the UK's version of Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother? That was Craig Phillips of Big Brother, and for Celebrity Big Brother it was Jack D. Question 5, in which American city is the award-winning Big Bang Theory set? That is Pasadena. Question 6, which larger-than-life character was played on film by Jeff Bridges? I promise I'll see it soon. It is the Big Lebowski. Question 7, which 2 acts have had UK hits with a song called Big Girls Don't Cry? It is The Four Seasons and Fergie. Fergie of Black Eyed Peas fame. Question 8, who is affectionately known in Scotland as the Big Yin? That is Billy Connolly. Question 9, which children's TV show introduced us to Big Bird? Sesame Street. Question 10, which author wrote the novel called The Big Sleep, and which private eye did the book introduce us to? I briefly mentioned it by mistake there. Raymond Chandler wrote the book about Philip Marlowe. So 1 point for Raymond Chandler and 1 point for Philip Marlowe. Question 11, John Bird and Gordon Roddick co-founded which popular magazine? That was The Big Issue. Kind of makes sense when you think about the theme for this round being big. Question 12, which sport could you watch at the Big Bash? It is the 2020 Cricket League in Australia. Question 13, who is the regular host of TV's Big Fat Quiz of the Year? That is Jimmy Carr. Question 14. What was the name of children's television's big red dog? Clifford the Big Red Dog. Question 15. Which actors starred in the films called Big, Big Daddy and Little Big Man? That is Tom Hanks in Big, Adam Sandler in Big Daddy, and Dustin Hoffman in Little Big Man. Question 16, the last proper question in that round. Which pop acts had a UK hit with the songs called Big Spender, Big Log and Big Big World? Shirley Bassey for Big Spender, Robert Plant for Big Log, and Big Big World by Emilia. And for your tiebreakers, The Big Sleep was first published, remember 2 points for this, in 1939. And Big Bird was first seen in Sesame Street in 1969. Again, 2 points for each of those. So tally up your scores. I don't know about you, but I'm going to get another beer. And then we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm not going to close the feed down because I might lose you all. Round number 3, the last round we're going to do on this Facebook Live broadcast will be a pop music trivia round. Because I'm pretty sure the sound quality would be terrible if I tried to play songs down this Facebook Live feed. And also, I've got a feeling that Facebook would recognise the music and copyright claim against my video, because I've had that happen before when I've done discos and tried to Facebook Live broadcast, and then it gets taken down because there's obviously songs playing in the background. So we'll do pop music trivia in just a moment. Tally up your scores, put them in the comments so I can see how your team's got on. Cool. Right, we are back. Hopefully. How are we doing? Oh, lots of comments coming in. Great. Let's have a look then. 10 points for Potting Sheds. 10 points, that's alright. Again, I don't know what it's out of, but it sounds good to me. Dog's got 12. Gav, you got 12. Good effort, mate. Lee, 14. 23 for Salma Tears. Are you guys on kind of video conferencing again? That'd be great if you are all joining together as a team from wherever you are. 17, probably our best round ever. Fantastic. Well done, Emma. Sean says, not got a clue. Not got a clue. Got 14, 21 in total. Okay. Gloucestershire 4 got 15. 13 for the Law Thorns. 6, shocking, haha. 21 for Jack. 21 for Quiz Maze. That is another great score. Oh, where are we up to? Oh, it's just jumped. 23 for Cell Marketeers. Ready? It's jumping all over the place. 21 Quiz Maze Squad. 20, great. 17 for Monty's Minions. 17 for Captain Cabinet's Trapped in the House. No, I didn't go for a wee, Emma. No, I said I was going to get a beer. That's where I went. See? Cheers. You've no idea how hard it is to not burp when you're on a Facebook Live broadcast. 18 for Inquisitors. 8 for Emma Bentley. Well done. Steph, 11 for Cucumbers. That's a good score. Doom Radley, 16. Another embarrassing 6 for Jam. Think stupidity must be another symptom of COVID-19. Come on. 11 points for Rachel. Well done. Yes, you're conferencing. Good, good. I'm a big fan of all of those people conferencing in their teammates, because you're clearly getting great scores together. So that's great, and it's bringing us all together. I love it. Vicky's just starting. Okay, Vicky, we're doing one more round live. 13 for Back in Black. Sam Holmar's joined. Hello, Sam. Oh, we got 15. That's a great score. We've got people joining from all over the place. I love it. I got 12. I know Back in Black, 15. Well done, Andy. Don't forget us. Barking Dogs, 12 points. That's a good score. Well done. So it looks like... I didn't do this in the last round, but it looks like 21. Oh, 23. I think Cell Marketeer's got the most points then in that particular round. So well done, guys. That's good stuff. Yeah, we've been going between 60 and 70 views throughout the entire thing. I'm being spoken to. Go on, it's alright. They know you're watching. Huh? Auntie Anne's watching. My Auntie Anne's watching. How lovely. Oh, hello. The next round we're going to do then is pop music trivia, and then I'll let you all go. But as I said before, and for those who joined late, once this is finished, in the group I'm going to post another comment, and in that will be a picture round which you can all do at your leisure, and then I'll post the answers in the comments at the end, or like later on, like half an hour or so after I've posted it. But we're coming up to 9 o'clock. Normally the Sunday quiz goes on till 10:30ish. But with no bingo tonight as well, we're not going on that late this evening. And obviously I don't have to mark all the answers. So pop music trivia. 15 questions, I think. Yeah, unlike the last one. 15 questions, but I will do the tiebreakers as well, just for fun. As long as it doesn't give away the answers, I'll check as we go. So here we go with the... Oh, I've got some more comments. Hang on. Loving quizzing in my jammies. Do you know what? I'm going to be in my jammies for the next one. Yeah, I think I probably will be. Thanks, Sheila. Yes, party on. Lee says hello to my wife. Great, hello. Yes. Yeah, shows. This is a bit behind what you're seeing now, so she'll figure it out in a minute. Don't you worry. I'm sure she'll say hello back. All right. Yes. Let's make a start then. Pop music trivia. Question number 1. Which singer left Take That in 1995? Which singer left Take That in 1995? That's question 1 for you. Hopefully that's a nice and easy starter for most of us. Question 2. Which singer's name is Stacey Ferguson? Which singer's real name is Stacey Ferguson? New comments. Could stream this on YouTube and then watch it on the TV then. Yeah, you could cast it, I know. I thought maybe you could cast Facebook Live, but maybe you can't. Maybe some people can let me know. I don't want to risk losing viewers, because you all like this page, and I don't know if it'd work as well. But you're right, you could then have me up on your TV screens if that's what you really wanted. We'll think about that one. This isn't bad though, I think, for the first one. It's a good turnout, that's the best thing for me. So, yeah, King's Head Bell, you got this one. I think that's Jordan, right? I thought you might get that one. Question 3. The song Tears of a Clown has been a hit for which 2 acts? The song Tears of a Clown has been a hit for which 2 acts? And of course that's 1 point for each. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Question 4. Lily Allen's father, Keith Allen, had several UK hits in the 1990s under which singing name? Lily Allen's father, Keith Allen, had several UK hits in the 1990s under which singing name? Yes, I guess it... Well, I don't know if it would be Inglorious HD, Lee. I don't know. I mean... It depends how good the camera is, I guess, but I guess you could upscale it maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert at these things, but that would be fun still if we could put it on YouTube. Correct, yes. It's hard to tell sometimes that it's Jordan commenting because it just says the King's Head and Bells. So I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. I'll take it that that's you. Oh, I'm gonna have to sort something out with this monitor. That sort out because every now and then my monitor just cuts out my second screen, which is unfortunate. Never mind. We're back. Okay. Question, where were we? Question 5 now? Yeah, question 5. Tom Jones had a Noughties UK hit with a cover version of the song Mama Told Me Not to Come, but who had the original hit? Tom Jones had a Noughties UK hit with a cover version of the song Mama Told Me Not to Come, but who had the original hit? That is a tough question. Anyway, they're only easy if you know the answer, of course, but for me that's a tough question. Question 6 is for 3 points. Question 6 then. What were the titles of Madonna's first 3 UK hit singles? What were the titles of Madonna's first 3 UK hit singles? 1 point for each. Obviously, I don't care what order you write them down in. Just whatever you think her first 3 UK hit singles are. 1 point for each. Jam's got Kerrang playing on the TV to make it feel like a proper quiz night because I only tend to play rock music in the background at my quiz nights. Jam, you're a legend. Nice one. Yes, Rachel representing Wales tonight. Yes, we've got people from all over the place. Jam, you really do know how to live. Jordan says, hey, don't knock Kerrang. Don't knock it. That's most of my background music's on their playlist, no doubt. Right, question 7. Which act went tub thumping in the 90s? Which act went tub thumping in the 90s? I think, judging by how the views have been going, I think 3 rounds is pretty much the limit for people because we're dropped down to 57 now. We shall see how this goes though. Question 8, then let's move on. Question 8 for another 3 points. Which acts had a UK hit with songs called Take On Me, Take Me Out, and Take Me There? Which acts had a UK hit with songs called Take On Me, Take Me Out, and Take Me There? Alright, question number 9. What was the name of the woman who was immortalised in song by the Kinks? I can do the bunny ears quote because it's relevant for this question and you can actually all see me, in theory. What was the name of the woman who was immortalised in song by the Kinks? If you don't understand why, go back and look up the lyrics when you know the answer to this song. What was the name of the woman who was immortalised in song by the Kinks? Okay, let's move on. Question 10. Who first played the guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven? Who first played the guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven? Alright, question 11. Which hit song title links Girls Aloud, Crisscross, and the Pointer Sisters? Which hit song title links Girls Aloud, Crisscross, and the Pointer Sisters? Just one song title links all 3, so name it for 1 point. Simon says, keep it up, Chris, and you'll be spreading worldwide like the coronavirus. The thing is, if I keep this up, it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to stop because hopefully we'll all be back at the pub, and then we won't be doing this anymore. So I don't know. Maybe if it really takes off, we'll have to do one a week or something like this. I don't know. This is the first one we've done. Maybe it'll take off. Maybe it won't. Oh, my monitor's gone again. Right, question 12 then was next. 3 points for question 12. Which three creatures were UK hits for Culture Club, Katie Tunstall, and the B-52s? Which three creatures were UK hits for Culture Club, Katie Tunstall, and the B-52s? 1 point for each again on that one. So, do it. I can't go stuck inside much more. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do these every Thursday and every Sunday. I'll talk about more on that in a minute because I know there's a lot of people watching that aren't aware of why this even exists. So I'll do a brief explanation of that at the end. So thank you all for that, for those comments. That's really nice to see. And yes, it helps pass the time while we're all in isolation of various different levels. Right, question 13. Russell and Ron Mayle are brothers who founded which band in 1971 that had their last hit in 2006? Russell and Ron Mayle are brothers who founded which band in 1971 that had their last hit in 2006? Oh, thank you for the nice comments, guys. That's lovely. Right, this next question. My daughter was down earlier on before she went up to bed, and I read this question out to her, and she got all 4 points, and she was so proud of herself. In case you don't know, she's only little, bless her, and she was like, I know that! And she got all 4 immediately, so I expect you to do the same. So, which 4 pop stars are the coaches on the current season of The Voice? 1 point for each. Which 4 pop stars are the current coaches on the current season of The Voice? 1 point for each. That's question 14. Alright, should we go on to question 15 now, the last question. Again, I will tiebreakers. Some of them will give away the answers to the previous questions, so we might do tiebreakers in a slightly different way, or the ones I can do, I'll do for you guys. So, question 15. Who were the last 3 acts to have a UK hit with the song called Unchained Melody? Who were the last 3 acts to have a UK hit with the song called Unchained Melody? How are we doing, guys? Still hard without a team, I know, yeah. Yes, I know that. Simon, you should get this one. I told you it last week. Got that one. Oh, very good. Okay. I hope that answer's still the same. I just realised there may have been something else since then. Should probably double check that one. We'll see what you've got, and then we'll have a look. Yeah. All right. Any repeats? Any repeats? Put them in the comments if you want any questions from that round repeated. Let me just check on that last one while you do that. Hopefully I've got the right pacing. throughout these quiz rounds. We'll be doing something different on Thursday night, so oh, thanks, Andy. Really good fun. It's good to hear, mate. I mean, by all means, send me any ideas for how we could mix it up, and I do things like this and other quiz rounds that you'd like to see me do, and all that kind of stuff, because I've got quite a big back catalogue of quiz rounds to pull from. They don't take too much updating to then make them relevant again. Question 7, question 4, the Stairway to Heaven one. It's cancelled, so there aren't any judges. Oh, come on, they weren't judges, they're coaches. And who were the coaches? Are they not going to do anything when things calm down again? Surely they can pull everybody back together. Surely. The last two, please. Number 6, 10, 11. Oh, blimey. Okay, got quite a few repeats here. Right. 6 and 7. I'll do 6 and 7 first from the comments I saw there. Question 6, once more. What were the titles of the first 3 UK hit singles by Madonna? The first 3 UK hit singles by Madonna. What were the titles? Question 7. Which act went tub thumping in the 1990s? Which act went tub thumping in the 1990s? You want the Stairway to Heaven one again. Who first played the guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven? That's question 10, that was. Who first played the guitar? Who played the guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven? Yep, number 6 I've just done. 10 and 11. Was it the final last Saturday? What? I know we're a bit behind, but I thought they had more to come from that. Okay. Anyway, you know what I mean. The 2020 season or show of The Voice. So let's go 10 and 11 for you now. Question 10 was the Stairway to Heaven question, so I've already said that one. Question 11, which hit song title links Girls Aloud, Criss Cross, and the Pointer Sisters? The hit song title that links all 3 of those. It's over and okay, alright. Thanks, Jordan. Oh, that's nice, thank you. I'm going to comment. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I guess that means it'll stick at the top somewhere. The final was yesterday, right? Okay, well, alright. Well, I prepared this before, because I like to be prepared to an extent. Ignore her, she's drunk. Okay. 9, please. Alright, question 9. What was the name of the woman who was immortalised in song by the Kinks? I wish I was. Well, nobody else is drinking all that booze you've got, Jordan. Jordan, if you don't know everybody, and I've said this before, but I've got some new people in who have no idea about this quiz and where it's come from, but Jordan runs the pub where this quiz normally takes place. Or her and Ben, I should say. Her and Ben run the pub where I normally run the quiz. So any more repeats? Yeah, I know. I try and be funny. I keep you guys entertained. 9, please. Who's saying the answers? Jordan, is your mum in here as well? Is she in the chat? Is she watching? Yes, okay. So, yeah, I said 9. Okay, so that's all the repeats. I'm going to go through the answers now. So, the previous rounds, tally up your scores, and then let's put them in the comments again with your team names if you've got a team name, or if you're just playing the quiz on your own, that's fine. Put your scores in, let's see. So, question 1. Which singer left Take That in 1995? Robbie Williams. Question 2. Which singer's real name is Stacey Ferguson? Kind of mentioned her in the previous round. Fergie, off of Black Eyed Peas. Fergie. Question 3. The song's Tears of a Clown has been a hit for which 2 acts? 1 point for each. It is Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and The Beat. Question 4. Lily Allen's father, Keith Allen, had several UK hits in the 1990s under which singing name? That is Fat Les. Question 5. Tom Jones had a Naughties UK hit with a cover version of the song Mama Told Me Not to Come, but who had the original hit? It was Three Dog Night. Apparently. Three Dog Night. I don't know enough of their stuff, so... Question 6. What were the titles of Madonna's first 3 UK hit singles? 1 point for each. They were Holiday, Lucky Star, and Like a Virgin. Don't forget the Angry Welshman. No, I'm not forgetting the Angry Welshman, Ben. No, I won't forget Ben, don't worry. And hi Jordan's mum. Welcome along. Okay, so question 8. Which acts had the UK hits with Take On Me, Take Me Out? Oh, did I do that? Did I do that? Question 7? 7 was Chumbawamba. Which acts, for question 8, had the UK hit with songs called Take On Me, Take Me Out and Take Me There? Take On Me by Aha! Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. Great band, Three Dog Night. Yeah, do you know, Bill, now you said that, I think we've spoken about them before randomly. That's starting to ring a bell now. Yeah, Franz Ferdinand did Take Me Out. It's the only good song they ever did. Seen them live, trust me, I know. And Take Me There was Blackstreet and Maya. I don't expect many people got Blackstreet and Maya. Well done if you did. Question 9. What was the name of the woman who was immortalised in song by the Kinks, Lola? As I said when I read that out, if you don't understand why that's a thing, you need to look up the lyrics. Question 10. Who first played the guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven? Jimmy Page. Question 11. Which hit song title links Girls Aloud, Criss Cross and the Pointer Sisters? It is Jump. Question 12. Which 3 creatures were UK hits for Culture Club? Katie Tunstall and the B-52s. For Culture Club, it was a Karma Chameleon, Katie Tunstall, Black Horse and a Cherry Tree, and the B-52's Rock Lobster. 13. Russell and Ron Mayle are brothers who founded which band in 1971 that had their last hit in 2006? It is Sparks. I think they did This Town Isn't Big Enough for the Both of Us, which was covered by the Darkness lead singer. Name escapes me. Can't remember. Oh my god, it's gone. Somebody put it in the comments, quick. Hey? Justin. Justin Hawkins, yeah, thank you. Right, question 14. Which 4 pop stars are the coaches, or were the coaches, on this season of The Voice? will.i.am, Meghan Trainor, Tom Jones, and Ollie Murs. 1 point for each. And finally, question 15. Who were the last 3 acts to have a UK hit with the song called Unchained Melody? The Righteous Brothers, Robson and Jerome, and Gareth Gates. Justin Hawkinsley, yeah, thank you. I can't believe I blanked on that. I bloody love The Darkness. Okay. It's the pressure of being on live TV, yeah. Yeah, Robson and Jerome and Righteous Brothers. Yes, thank you, Jason, as well, for saying that too. So, tally up your scores. I won't do the tiebreakers right now because they basically give away the answers that I just went through. So, if you just tally up your scores, start putting them in the comments, and then if it looks like we do have a genuine tie, then we'll have some fun with it. I'll do like a for real. Yes, I know we saw them live, Lee. You try doing this. This is my first time, alright? It's one of those things. I thought it was that. And I didn't say it because I thought, no, if I get it wrong, I'm just going to look even worse. So I didn't. Anyway, that's fine. In fact, I've seen them live numerous times. Okay, so here we go with the scores coming in. So Vicky got 15, Emma Bentley solid 16, Emma O'Hara splendid 17, Kings Hannibal got 10, good effort. Doom Radley's 25 points. I had a feeling Doom Radley's would do well with that one. He would be but loved. Thank you. I'm so proud. Oh, you should be. Thank you, Gavin Heap got 14. Good score. That's all right. Scott Squad. How many did you get? You didn't put a number in. 4, 19 points. 22 for Crystal Maze. 21 for Back in Black. Oh, skipped ahead. Barking Dogs got 11 points. You say you got 8. Oh, Rachel 12. Well done, Rachel. Loads of scores coming in. Sue Scott 19. Thanks for doing this great idea. Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully we'll do lots of these, although not too many because hopefully we'll all be out in the world again soon. Monty's Minions 20 points. Good effort. Crystal Maze 22 points. The chat is jumping all over the place, so it's kind of hard to check on these things. 20 points. This has been fun. Thank you. 16 points for the Lawthorns. 20 points for Simon. Captain Cabinets, of course. Scott Squad got 23. That's a good score as well. 19 for Inquisitors. 19 for Lee. Good effort. Sheila. Inquisitors 19. I got 10. Not the worst, chat. No, not the worst. Well done. I just because I care. Alright, Lee. Not got a clue. 19. Okay. Thank you so much for the entertainment. Can't make Sundays as Live in Newbury. Looking forward to the next one. Well, I'll move on to when we're going to do the next one in a moment. 16 points for the Cucumbers. Oh, you jest. Okay, Lee. 25, Roz. Cell Marketeers, 25 points. A mighty, perhaps 11 for tonight's topic. Some scientists suspect that this may be a pandemic. Oh, dear. A pandemic. A real... Yeah, okay. Very. Alright, so I think Cell Marketeers win that one. Oh no, do we have a tiebreaker? 25 there for Doom Radleys. And Cell Marketeers got... Did you get 25 as well? Yeah. Oh wow, I think we generally do have a tiebreaker. Alright, so just for fun then, here's a tiebreaker for you, and I'll wrap things up. In what year was Lola originally released by the Kinks? Make a little note of it. In fact, you may as well type it in the chat now. We'll see who's closest. I don't mind who does it. Anybody could put something in, but obviously for the win, if it really matters in that way, Cell Marketeers and Doom Radleys, I'll be looking out for your answer specifically. But in what year was Lola a hit originally by the Kinks? Oh, thank you, V. The potting sheds are jelly, okay. Oh dear. 70 is a guess from Cell Marketeers. 76 from Jam, Captain Cabinets. I want to see a Doom Radley's guess for Lola. You get 2 points if you get it exactly right. And then we'll talk about what's next, because we've got 58 people still watching, which is great. Hopefully this will help get the word out. Come on, Doom Radleys. Stick any old guess in there. Thank you, Lee. You're welcome. I'll talk about it now while I watch the years of the tiebreak guesses come in. So, when we're normally, allowed out and about into the real world, do 2 quiz nights a week at the King's Head and Bell in Abingdon. That's 8 o'clock on a Sunday, 9 o'clock on a Thursday night. So I thought it'd be a great idea, and it seems to be quite fun and popular. I think that we would do this on Facebook Live and do what we've just done at the same times that I would normally do them. The King's Head and Bell. So every Sunday and every Thursday, 8 o'clock on a Sunday, 9 o'clock on a Thursday, I'll try and do something like this for an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. We're about to come up to any hour and 20, the actual quiz time. So I'm going to try and do so if you can't make one, you can come to the other. And I don't know how it's going to work when I finish this video, if it's going to be posted on the group and people can go back and watch it if they wanted to, if they missed it before. Maybe you'll get to go back and watch them, I don't know. But in any case, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll do this kind of thing, 2 or 3 rounds, maybe 3 rounds, depending on how many people are still watching. Every Thursday, we're allowed back out into the real world, and then if it's still something people want, maybe I've started something pretty cool here, and we could maybe look at doing something like this. I don't know, maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, there's some more comments coming in. 66, 72. Doom Radley's gone with 68. 68 for Doom Radley's. And I'll read the rest of the comments in a moment. Okay, so it was 1970. 2 points, Sale Marketeers. 1970. Got it exactly right. Lots of great comments coming in. It's really nice to see, guys. Captain Cabinets want to disassociate any connection with me on this quiz format. Oh, come on. You're welcome. Thank you. This has been brilliant. Thank you. Thanks, Richard. Cheers, Jason. Okay, so what I'm going to do now before you all drop off, I'm going to post the pitch around so you can carry on quizzing if you wanted to. I'm going to post that in the comments. You can have a look at that pitch around, and then I'll put the answers in the comments of that post later on tonight. And so you've got something else to have a look at if you're bored at any time. That'll be posted too. And just let me know how you get on in the comments of that post, and I'll be chatting and responding as much as I can. It's been so much fun. Nice one, Crispin. Awesome. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Emma. Time. Good to see you, and please do share as well. Share this with everybody. Let's get the numbers up next time. We peaked at 72, which is tall. I didn't think it'd be anywhere near that, so I'm really pleased. Can I just say, teammate Tony in Marbella is in full lockdown? Yes, full lockdown in Marbella. That sucks. I think we're going to be heading that way too. It's really sad. Queue numbers have moved now, so this is great for us. What? Does that mean you're not coming back at all? Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, well, we'll keep this going as long as we can for you guys as well. Okay, thanks, guys. I'm going to sign it off now. If you want to put any more comments in, feel free to do so. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it too. And yeah, cheers, Sam. Thank you for joining. Please do spread the word, share the post, make sure you like the page, and I guess I'll see you next time for more of the same fun. Cheers. Good night.